We're now joined by head coach David Houston and Khalil Diggins of West Potomac High School. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Of course, you talk about last season for you guys. You have to talk about the run to go ahead and win the conference title. You get hot at the right time, Coach. What led to that?
Really, our defense just kind of picked up. We inserted a couple guys into our starting lineup. DeJuan Belfield into our starting lineup at the start of January, and we ran off about 10 wins in a row. We really thought it was a good coming together of all the guys. A lot of guys have been playing the previous year. Khalil was one of them that played as a sophomore. DeJuan Belfield started as a sophomore. Last year we had Jamie Sarah that has been with us for a couple of years. So all that kind of came together at the right time, and guys got hot, played well. Our health was good. Our system, I think, really worked well, and we went on a nice run.
Khalil, how rewarding was it to go ahead and win a title like that when maybe some folks didn't expect you to do it?
It was great because we was all young, and we was like, in practice we went through a lot, and we fought every day to get the title.
And most definitely you did, and again, a good start end of last season. Of course, a lot of things expected this season from West Potomac. We'll talk about it coming up right after this.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to an all-new season of Top Plays here at AllMetSports.com and WashingtonPost.com. I'm BJ Kubarulis. All right, like the previous 3 seasons, we're continuing our exciting interactive high school basketball show, a show that allows you, parents, coaches, players, and fans, to send in your video submissions for ranking in our Top 10 style weekly show. Each week, we'll reveal the latest highlights, dunks, sweet assists, and bizarre happenings from across the region. All you gotta do is tweet me the link. I'm at BJKoob, and remember, you gotta hashtag it AllMets. You can send in your Huddle, YouTube, Vimeo, really any video link, and we'll consider it for use in the upcoming episode of Top Plays. Remember to tune in every Monday to see if your video made it at AllMetSports.com. We'll see you soon.
Back with Coach David Houston and Khalil Diggins of West Potomac High School. Coach, of course, the guy sitting next to you, very fine player. What are some of the real good things about Khalil's game?
He can shoot. That helps. The fact that he can shoot the basketball. He handles the ball really well. He has been in my system for a lot of years now, so he kind of understands the role of the point guard. That point guard position to me is extremely important to kind of power everything that we do. I think defensively he's as good as any guard in the league and really around the region. So I think the fact that he can get it done in offense and then turn around on defense and strap up, I think is important.
Khalil, your coach gave you a lot of praise right there. What have you tried to work on over the offseason to make your game better?
I try to work on my defense a lot and get my assist up, shooting the rock more.
How important is it to you to be a guy who's able to set your teammates up?
It's very important because you're not a point guard unless you want to pass the ball, and you gotta be a floor general and work with your team.
That you've been able to do, and of course you got a good supporting cast around you, Coach Houston. You talk about some of the guys, the Belfield brothers, also Daryl Mackey. Talk about that supporting cast and what they're able to do.
Yeah, I think everybody has a kind of unique skill set. Daryl Mackey is sophomore. He started as a freshman last year, played a lot, 13 points a game. It's a good 2-guard combination for Khalil. I think the Belfield brothers, they play a number of positions, the 3, the 4, and the 5. We have Brandon Lisenby also off the football field, and the Darts at Ekpook. All those guys, I think they all came up together within the system. They like each other, they play well, and they're really athletic, so it helps.
Yeah, and of course, talking about that transitioning over, you had to do that this year, coming from football to basketball. What were some things you have to do to kind of make that adjustment to go from the gridiron to the hard court?
We had a condition, and it was hard to not touch a player every play, and the refs calling everything now, so hard.
I guess when you're a guy that's used to that contact, it's a little bit tough, right?
Yeah.
Well, Coach, looking at this team from last year, you get to the state semis, you lose to Woodside. Can this year's team, because you have a lot of that depth back, can you make another run to that point?
I mean, we hope so. It's our league is tough, so getting out of the league itself is just going to be very, very difficult. We don't want to look too far ahead, but we think this past week we played 2 really tight games in the 4th quarter. I saw the veteran leadership of these guys that have been with me for a while come out. So we hope that the experience from last year can really help power it. I don't have to sell them on what it takes to kind of get there and what the feel of going to the state tournament is like. We did it together, so it should. I think they're self-motivated. I have a lot of seniors. I think we should be okay.
Khalil, what's the team goal this year?
Win districts, regionals, and states. Trying to win it all.
Well, I'll tell you, you got everything in priority, right? Coach, you got them started off good. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. If you want to stay up to date on high school basketball in the DMV, you can do it by checking out the Prep Zone every week at DMVSTREAM.COM.